We got the sounds of nature all around, baby. You feel me? Don't need to try so hard at this. You just gotta show up. Just show up. You will get paid to play. But if you do not play, you won't be in your pleasure. You won't be in your power. And if you're not in your power and you're not in your pleasure and you're not playing, you're definitely not in presence. The P's, folks. You gotta watch your P's. And drink your pee. That's another video. So listen. Pleasure is play. Pleasure is play. We're just playing with it. We're just playing with it. And we're taught to force pleasure. You gotta make it happen. You gotta go out there and get your pleasure. Get your slice. What I'm pointing at is that it is a pleasure to be alive, family. It is a pleasure to be alive and breathing. Each breath is a pleasure, huh? Each step, each moment of presence in this body. You know, when you keep the body healthy, you keep the body sensitive to be able to receive this pleasure. But if you are drowning your body in endless consumption and stimulation, whether in the digital, you know, or just in constantly needing to be around people and music playing and TV's on the phone, and then also with the food, you gotta be eating all day, some snack, you gotta be hitting the vape all day. The oral fixation on the what's it called? The baby pacifier. Lost that word for a second. It's the pacifier, okay? So there's a fixation on consumption, something to keep my focus on fidget spinners and whatnot. This is all a result of the desensitization. We're constantly looking for that next dopamine hit. And I'm telling you, it's right here, and it's deeper than dopamine. Better. Better than dopamine. It's that pleasure you get from existing, from being alive. And the more desensitized you are, the more difficult it is to experience that pleasure. So if you gotta constantly stimulate yourself to feel some semblance of joy or pleasure or bliss or happiness, that's how you know you're cooked, my friend. And it's time to do something about it. So, listen, I've been there before, multiple times, and had to find many different ways to overcome this. And what I found is very profound. It's less about what are you adding to your routine, to your lifestyle. It's less about what do I need to add. It's more about what do I need to take away. What am I doing that is dampening the sensitivity of my body and the ability for me to experience the pleasure of my existence? That's a really good question to ask yourself. What can I take away that is dampening the ability for my body to experience its natural sensitivity, that allows it to experience joy and pleasure and bliss with each breath, with its own existence? Being in a human body is pleasurable. It's enjoyable. It's beautiful. It's sensational. It's so unique. It's so profound. What an experience. But if you're bogged down and you're desensitized and you're stuffing yourself with processed food, your cells can't even breathe, how is that breath going to feel good? So this is a mind, body, spirit protocol here. This is the way we need to think. Okay? It's not just what you're feeding your mind, it's what you're feeding your body. Not just what you're feeding your body, it's also what you feed your mind. So you got to look, where am I missing? Where am I missing things? You know, for most of us, if you're watching this, probably you need to cut back on your screen time. Probably you need to cut back on social media and YouTube. Most likely you're eating some wild processed shit. Well, I say most likely. I think a lot of the world, the majority of the world is eating that way. I know a lot of people in my space, my community, are eating very clean, whole foods, unprocessed, natural, organic, non-GMO, the whole gamut. But, you know, I'm on a bridge, so I keep looking because I hear cars and I want to make sure I don't get ran over. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to block this little rickety bridge here. So check it out. Check it out. I don't want to keep you here too long. We've already dropped enough codes for today. I'm hosting a free online workshop for men titled Exploring the Depths of Masculine Pleasure. So we're really about to recode what it means to be in pleasure as a man. And you got a lot of weird connotations that come up instantly when I say masculine pleasure. And I want to assure you that what this has to do with is what this video has been about. It is about restoring the natural sensitivity of your body. So you can experience the pleasure that's your birthright. You were born to be able to experience in this body, but has been dulled by society and its programming and all the shit that you put in you that makes it impossible to experience what is here and what is here always. So if this intrigues you, if this interests you, there'll be a link in the description. The class is September 25th, 2025. If you're watching this in the future, there'll probably be a recording you can check. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for receiving this lesson. I do hope it is useful. I do know it is useful. We're going to talk with these positive affirmational words, commanding, directing the reality in a really succinct and direct way. Yes. Yes. Yes to it. Yes to the love. Yes to the love I feel in this heart for all of you who tune in to this channel, to this stream, to this frequency. Breathing deeply with presence. We are here. We are alive and we are grateful. And we are in pleasure because of it. And we don't have to hide it anymore. You don't have to be ashamed of the pleasure that you feel of being alive. You don't have to restrain it anymore. It's time to unchain and liberate yourself. Brother, whoever is listening to this, liberate yourself. Feel the pleasure and the joy and the bliss of your existence. Thank you again. And tune into that link and join me on the call. Don't just sign up. Join me on the call. It's going to be a really powerful space. I am truly excited to connect with you face to face on the call and go deeper together. All right. Wholeness.